Alright, so today we have Alexander's versus Moriatti in Strife Celebrations. Um, so this is going to be a double eliminations tournaments with blind pick free on free tournament, and let's see what they have in their roster currently. Moriarty's team has Rui, Hazama, and So, which is a very balanced team. Shoto teams, as he's branded, um, and Alexander's on the other hand has Sea Vipers, Arakune, and Kai Kisuke in his teams. Also very balanced character, barring Arakune being a little bit weird. So far, both sides seem to be very balanced. It would be an exciting matchups. So it seems they are picking their choice right now. Um, so my dad, in this tournament, the first game, both player would blind pick their characters, and once they win with a characters, they can no longer pick the same characters in the same round. So they need to pick another one. So in another word, you need to win with two of your characters in order to win this round. Um, so picking in the first character is a little bit tricky because it involves some psychological warfare inside. Which do you pick a character with a general good matchup, or do you have a call out for a specific matchup? I think most of the characters have a pretty balanced matchup in Moriarty's roster, but C Viper seems to be more aggressive, and it might suffers if opponents has a good mobilities to get away. Um, so let's see which characters did Alessandra's pick. Oh, I should hide the layout, I believe. Right. Okay. Interesting. So Alexander picked Arakune as the first characters, and Moriarty picked Rui. Huh. And the Easter egg cardback. This is supposed to be an old, out of date April Fool joke. So Rui is the protagonist of season 3 and has a very basic abilities. As an action, he can move one. Um, Arakune has a very complicated abilities on the other hand. So his specials and ultras can add another card from the discard pile to the overdrive. And he has a very high exceed cost, which is 8, but he'll get a discount for every card in his overdrives. And his game plan is going to overdrive and then overrun the opponents. Alright, seems Alessandra's going first, doing the mulligan. Still deciding which card to mulligan away. So Arakune start opening with a Fierce, which gave him +2 power, which is interesting because Rui can just step back, and Arakune seems, Rui seems to have a better better range games than Arakune. So in range 5, the only card that can hit is permutations. Okay, but yeah, Rui has a Hadoken, but Arakune decide to parry it, and it's success. Now Rui answer with a defend. Not sure what defend can do. Permutation is a slow attack which deals quite a lot. So Rui need to decide whether it is a permutations or not. Wait, actually, it can also be Y2 dash. Yeah, it is a Y2 dash. So before advance 2 or 3, and it doesn't trigger the move past the opponent clause. So Arakune decide to advance 3, and this is 4 plus 2, 6 power. Wait, 6 power, and oh, that's super fast. So we decide to push 2. Decide to play donkey kick and push 2, and Arakune just wild swing. Wow. Rui then keep up the pressure by boosting his own fists, threatening the Hadoken or dive, mix up the move or don't move. Arakune boosts Forbidden Knowledge. This is the I would take 5 minutes to decide which card goes to where effects. So look at top 5 cards of his deck and seal 1 face down, 1 to gauge, 1 to overdrive, 1 to go back to the deck, and he'll draw the top of it. So effectively 1 would be going to the hand. Yep. So it might take a while. Right. Yep, it seems like Rui missed the 1 armor on the defend boost. Okay. Arakune finish. So Y2 dash goes to gauge, and disjoint union is going to overdrive. Rui stepping back in, so now he's in range of dive is also in range, and also his Tatsumaki. Arakune boosts sweep light plus 2 speed, and which is not the best idea against Rui, because Rui has a better set play with weight of the warrior plus 2 power and plus 2 speed. So currently they have the same speed bonus, but Rui has plus 4 power, and Arakune decides to run away. Makes sense, but still Rui can just step in and keep pressuring Arakune with the Hadoken. But Hadoken is not a guarantee win, because while Hadoken is fast, it's not if it's too fast, then Arakune can dodge with if P then Q. Attacks with higher speed do not hit you. So this is a bet. And it seems like only Hadoken can hit here. So if Rui decide to initiate, Arakune could guarantee to dodge by if P then kill. Because if Rui decide to crit the Hadoken, that would be 6 speed. Then if P then Q can dodge with the attacks with higher speed, do not hit you close. If Rui decide not to crit, then if P then Q can advance free going into range. Wait, Arakune move to range 6. This is not right. And that would mean a Hadoken can hit if he decides not to crit, which is interesting. I wonder what Arakune is thinking. At range 6, Arakune also gets F piecewise, which is very expensive. Okay, Rui decide to boost overhead and strike, and this is definitely a Hadoken. Ignore armor, 8 power Hadoken. Not sure how Arakune can beat this. If he was in range 5, then if P then Q can dodge. Now it's not the case, which is a shame. Yeah, I don't think an Arakune can beat this strike. This is a free Hadoken. Hmm. Hmm. So the strategy of Arakune is to exceed as soon as possible. His front side is not doing many damage, and he's mostly dodging and playing control game. And once he exceeds, he will get a very crazy modifier, +2 power, +1 speed, and his attack basically hit you. So yeah, so Arakune is currently halfway there. Yes, alright. If P then Q, but I don't think if P can then Q can dodge. So if P then Arakune is faster, he can advance 3 and add this card to overdrive. Yeah, but still Arakune is so yeah, Hadoken is still in range, range 3. So yeah, 8 damage from Rui. Should be 8 power, right? Am I crazy? I think should be 8 power, right? Here's a Fierce and a Way of Warrior. Let's see if they realize. I would tell them if. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Arakune overdraw and discard the dive. And Ruris keep on pressuring with another fierce. So it is weird. Arakune they spend the card from Gauge to pay for if P then kill because Arakune obviously wants the Gauge to exceed, and he just overdrew. So I wonder why at what makes Arakune decide to not spend from their hand. Arakune took the walk action, spending across from hand, moving back to range 4. But Rui's Hadoken can actually went back to the top of the deck, which is now in his hand. So he has a fast fireball with +2 power. So range 4 game should be Rui should be confident at range 4, but now he take the reaction to move into range 3. So it seems like Rui is also worried about another copy of if P then Q dodging the Hadoken. Oh, sorry. So this is a very difficult matchup for Arakune. Arakune need to survive the early games in order to get the cash outs later. But Rui actually has a very good rush down strategies. Many of his cards offers advantage, Tatsumaki and Donkey Kick. So and they deal a lot of damage if they land. So Rui actually has an upper hand in this matchup. So I will see how Arakune they deal with this pressure. Arakune is boosting another Forbidden Knowledge, so keep on curating the cards and advancing the boss state. But that also means Arakune decides to give up this strike because Rui actually start his turn at range 3 with +2 power. Okay, pay the cost with Disjoint Union, which is not very good at range 4. At range 3. So yeah, that makes sense. So again, Forbidden Knowledge, sealing 1 card, add 1 to Gauge, add 1 to Overdrive, and then 2 going back to the top of the deck. So while this card advancing Arakune's game plan, it also give many informations to the opponents. They can see which cards going to the Gauge, Overdrive, and then you are also spending 1 force from hand. So it will tells the opponents a lot of which options are left in their hand, which is a minor drawback. Okay, so it seems like Arakune decides to put sweeps to the Overdrive and cross to the Gauge. So that means Arakune is out of Gauge. Out of cross. Both cross are down. So I wonder what will Rui do. So a Tatsumaki would guarantee a tray, right? Yeah, Tatsumaki is the threat here with +2 power. It can break sweep and trade better with focus. And it might also be just a sweep. A sweep can even break focus because Arakune just have no cross left to dodge. Interesting. Tatsumaki. Instead of playing Tatsumaki, Eru decided to boost Tatsumaki and for the +1 power, +1 speed. Okay, taking dive. Arakune decided to tech dive, deciding this is too much, and that makes sense. Now Ru just step back. Maybe he doesn't have the slow attacks in hand to force a trade, or maybe he just find it comfortable to have Hadoken as the threat. Because with the Swift in play, Hadoken, a non-crit version of Hadoken is actually speed 5, which just fast enough to win the speed tie against if P then kill, and not fast enough to get dodged by if P then kill, which is a very good setup. So, okay, so Arakune decide to parry the Hadoken. Now, both Hadokens are down. Rui decides to boost reading and reading focus, and wow, it's the Metsu Hadoken, 6 speed, 8 power, which is not the best for Arakune. This deals 8 power, focus with get stun, and yeah, Rui decides to use the after effects to move 2 and move into range 2. Yeah. This is a very bold reading though, because if the reading fail, being 6 speed, can Arakune can dodge the Metsu Hadoken with if P then Q, and Rui with spending free gauge. I wonder if this is just a bold this is just a guts reading, or did he tell or is there any clues telling Arakune is holding a focus? But that's true. In fact, this is not very bold. Arakune has only two cards left in the deck when they get red. So there's a very good chance Rui would land the reading. Arakune try to check the sealed cards. So yeah, as I said, the boost on Forbidden Knowledge actually the deck super fast, that you would tell the opponents what options are left. I wonder where they're talking. Maybe Alexander is maybe they are talking about the reading might fail because there might be a chance the focus is in the sealed area. But yeah, but focus is usually a very good option, so there's lead to chance Alexander would seal the focus in the first place. So I think Arakune's doesn't have any dive left, and I think it's also true for Disjoint Union. I think both Disjoint Union are down. So he's striking. Name a card, then strike. The named card is invalid for both players. So invalid dive. So yeah, that makes sense. So Rui's only range 4 options left is dive, and that helps Arakune landing FP wise. FP is a weird card that only hits in even numbers of range. So spending 2 force, spending from gauge to just that makes sense because Arakune only need 8 cards in these areas to exceed. So yeah, spending from gauge makes sense. And right. So I believe Arakune would try to exceed next turn. So Ruid is preparing for it. So boosting +2 speed makes Arakune a little bit weird to strike into him with +2 speed. Actually, why does the focus go into the gauge? Why did the focus go to gauge? Yeah. Huh. So boosting +2 speed. Yeah. Yeah. So boosting +2 speed means Rui actually is threatening dive. Alright, so Arakune still decide to exceed, and when Arakune exceeds, draw 2 and strike. Okay, so he's now going to Alright, yes, draw 2 and strike. And yeah, Moriatti just write down which 4 cards are in which 5 cards are left in the sealed area plus the 3 cards in the hand. I wonder if Alexander forgets to shuffle his hand. It seems like he's telegraphing the card is not that the card he strike from is one of these. Okay. Striking with if P then kill. Mind that this card is just a dodge that doesn't hit. It seems like and Tatsumaki is 5 speed. Arakune is not going to dodge this. And yeah, Arakune's ability sets the first time each strike, you reveal an attack, discard a card from the overdrive area, and if the discard card has a speed matches the revealed card, get a bunch of bonus. And it is mandatory, so Arakune decides to discard the block from the overdrive area. It doesn't match the speed, so nothing happens. But Arakune also have an overdrive effect that looking the top card of the deck, he may decide to seal it. So every time there's a card discarding from overdrive area, he can do so. So he decides to put the card back to the top of the deck after checking them. So Arakune knows which card is on top of that now. Okay, so Roots Tatsumaki, he has before advance 2 and hits Arakune for 5. Boosting quick steps, move 1, regain the actions, and then boost follow with a light. So start off Arakune's turns, overdrive, decide to seal it now. So he put it back at the first time he sealed it, and the next time he decided to seal the card. I wonder what that card is. Maybe another copy of FP? No, he doesn't have FP and Q left. I wonder what that is. A reading and strike from hand. Yep, a dive. So Arakune's so permutations is only 3 speed, but with the bonus, with the abilities, he can discard another permutation from the overdrive area, and that makes it 4 speed, winning. Wait. Maybe Arakune forgot there's the lights in play? Or maybe he's just trying to play something that still diffuse the light. Alright, Arakune prepared, and then Ruiz boosting defend. Arakune overdrive again. It seems like the overdrive does not go well for Arakune as well. So prepare again, and for both sides. But my dad's the clock is ticking for Arakune, so Rui actually has no intention. I mean, a few reasons to strike into that. Okay. What? What happened? Oh, overdrive. Yeah, they moves too fast for getting the overdrive. Yeah, Arakune need to discard. So boosting fierce, and then get tagged immediately. And now Arakune's turn again, overdrive. Putting the card back. Okay. Arakune initiating disjoint union. 6 speed, but not fast enough then and Shoryuken. This is a very spicy spicy strike though. I think it beats almost everything except Shoryuken. But unfortunately, Rui has the answer. Rui decides to reshuffle for the options, and now it's Arakune's overdrive and flip back. Well, this is not a very valuable exceed after all. Most of them doesn't land or like deal little damage. Okay, EX Metsu Shoryuken. Arakune initiate with F inverse, but invalid. So an invalid F inverse gave him +3, invalidating all his ultra in one strike. Wow, a focus tanking an EX Metsu Shoryuken. This is wild. Leaving him 2 armor. Sorry, leaving him 1 life after the strike. Wow, 6 armors out of nowhere just because Arakune cannot pay for the ultra. So I think Root actually doesn't expect he Arakune can survive the EX Metsu Shuriken. So deciding what to do now. Actually, Arakune has already gone down to 5 card left in the deck. We can actually just deck him out. Oh well. Right. Arakune initiate with something that's got beaten by Cross, and that's the game. Right, so the first games go to Moriatti with Rui, and now he cannot play Rui for the following games. Okay. I'll end the recording just now and start with the next chapters. See you guys.